Ahoy! Welcome aboard. I'm starting this thing now, or else we're never gonna get it going.
That's fair.
This is our version of the thing they do at the beginning of CR when they just they say a whole bunch of shit, but you don't hear it.
You just have to stop us in our chaotic tracks.
Yeah.
Boy, if you're ready for chaos today, woo, you're gonna get it.
Watch, we're gonna have a totally normal episode. Nothing wild is gonna happen.
Nothing wild is gonna happen. Speaking of wild that's gonna happen, I'm here.
Oh, we haven't even finished this.
No, I didn't even. I am your very off-track captain and dungeon master of the CSS, the chaotic saving show.
My favorite thing is that Ben has become so cool, calm, and collected.
We're just out here. Anyways, with me today is our charismatic cast and crew. Say hi and sound off, everybody.
I am Zen today. Nothing will bother me. I am here today.
Jam.
Jelly.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Don't pay
Wait, when does
attention
this
to
come out?
that.
I feel it comes out in June.
Okay.
This comes out in June.
Oh,
I think our last episode also comes out in June. And I completely hold on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the last episode probably would come
no,
out.
it came out March 31st. Before
March?
March?
When did episode 18 come out?
May 31st is the
I hope your
last
Pride
day.
Month as well.
Oh, yeah, I guess it did.
Yeah, it came out before June. Anyway, happy Pride!
Happy Pride, everybody! Woo!
On the ocean we venture, a true sailor's heart, thinking our stories that sets us apart. The waves on the water, they sway and they crash, but the heart of a sailor is brave and it's brash. And the currents will carry us home, but home is wherever we roam. Thinking our pages will run, and our story will be one. Our story will be one.
Today's episode is very chaotic. There's very many things that will set us all off into a spiral. So,
Full of
what
eggplants.
What happened last episode?
We finally met up with the professor. But before
Well, I guess everybody did eventually meet up.
yes, so we all split up because Locke was crushing flowers. He was pretty upset. And then Ty was like, now I gotta deal with this big baby. And they talked it out. Big baby. And they talked it out a little bit. And she let Locke know that maybe he's doing bad things. And then Bygram and Fia met up with the professor and then came to find us to
Don't forget
After
that they also had their own talk.
They
which-
And it was
A lot of
just
feelings,
as good,
a
just
lot
as
of-
impactful.
It was.
Mhm.
There was tadpole talk also.
I carried Fia. It was great. Good times were had.
I carried Bygram emotionally.
Yeah.
Did
There was an attempt.
Yeah.
So you all ended up meeting up with the professor. You also apologized to each other. Made a little scene about that. Bygram getting a frozen rose from Locke and Ty.
Oh,
And,
a fro-ro.
Stop.
Samuel
No, I
Jackson,
can't
if you're
let
out
that
there.
go.
We met the professor.
You met the professor.
Yeah, we did.
You talked. See what did I say about us getting so off track? Anything can happen. You met the professor. You talked over kind of what the essence was and why she was after it and everything. You got a little bit of payment for helping Unia, and she had she had to distill the essence to get it ready for something. Potentially there was something you could do there. And then all of you kind of went on your merry way.
Oh, the fish masks! People with
yes.
fish masks and out of that orange hair
Yes.
came and attacked the professor.
You learned that she was late to the meeting because I got stabbed through the shirt by this pin that I forgot to put the pin backing on. Anyways, this sure is an episode. You figured out that yes, she was assaulted and took a nap, and that's why she was late. Yeah, attacked by some people in bronze fish masks, I think I said.
New cult. Got it.
Some kind of cult, some kind of fish cult, maybe. Or maybe they're just some eccentrics that wear fish masks. Who knows?
I mean, good for them.
Oh, group cosplay.
What are they cosplaying? A school of fish?
Fish masks.
Listen, you believe in emberfish? Maybe they're also emberfish enthusiasts. Or
jeez.
lava fish.
Anyways.
Good for them.
Yes, she had a couple things to do, and you all went on your merry way. Ty stayed back to ask a couple questions, and then eventually made her way as well. So all of you are in the dormitories, kind of making your way to the stairs. Kyrene and Ty have hung back a little bit. Do you all kind of wait at the stairs and gather, or do you just kind of...
I feel like Locke and Fia were like first to head out. So Fia will just sort of walk up by Locke and just be like, how you doing?
I'm okay.
It's good. You had a good talk with, you know, Ty.
I
I was trying to think of a pithy nickname, and then just like nothing kept coming. And
well,
then I
you
was
know,
just like,
it got a bit confusing because I did have a good talk with quite a bit of people in the last like 15
Yeah.
minutes. Well, yes. I mean, we talked to the professor. We learned some stuff.
well, but like not like emotional talk. That was just like learning.
Oh, well, you don't know that Ty and I had an emotional talk.
Well, I figure because she talked to you, and you guys sort of made up. You and Bygrim, that is.
Oh.
Made up. So I imagine that she did. Because
Well,
you were pretty mad. You were crushing every little flower that you came across.
yes,
and you're not
was
doing
also-
that now.
Well, no, that wasn't very nice of me.
Crushing the flowers.
Well, you see, I was just in a bit of a mood because I didn't maybe really understand the situation, and
I'm not here to judge. I just wanted to see that you were feeling all right.
yes. I mean, it was a nice talk. I'm just a bit confused, is all.
I mean, I'm confused most of the time, so I feel like that's okay.
Are you ever like confused about who you are as a person?
Well, I think we all sort of are. I haven't met many people who seem to like know exactly who they are and where they're going and what they're doing. You just sort of wander around and, I don't know, your true self comes out eventually.
Well, I thought I had a pretty good handle on it.
Oh,
But, you know, Ty said some things that, well, I wasn't very aware of. And I don't really...
sometimes you need someone else to sort of point them out, you know, be like, oh, did you know that you kind of sound like a seagull? And you go, oh, son of a bitch, I do.
You think I sound like a seagull?
No, I'm just using my own life experiences to try to connect with you.
Oh, empathy, got it.
Sure.
No, it's just, well, Ty said that she thinks that sometimes I use magic against people.
Well, I mean, I've seen it. You make people bleed out of their eyes. It's pretty cool.
No, not like that. I know when I do that. She said when I talk to people that sometimes I persuade them by different means to listen to me.
Well, I can't pretend to know anything about that. But it's a pretty neat skill. Is that how you got Kurt to like you?
I know.
Oh, you just thought you were really neat.
Oh.
Oh no. I seem to be making this worse.
No, it's okay.
Here, look, I found this thing for you earlier. And I'll take you another one of those little trinkets I bought from that, like, shop a while ago.
Yeah.
Brandon.
This is just going to be my placating lock stash.
Oh, you're crying. Oh, you're crying.
Oh,
Here, have this.
No. Thank you. No, I didn't really think about it. But now I'm worried
About Kurt.
about everyone.
Well,
Like, what if we're talking right now, and somehow I'm like, ooh, Fia, listen to me, and I don't even know I'm doing that, and then later you come back and you go, look, you're so awful.
but I don't think I do that because that's not a very good thing for like gang leaders to do to each other, you know? Like we have to be a united front.
Oh. So you wouldn't be mad at me if I accidentally did that?
I don't think so, not as long as you didn't do anything to hurt me. I don't think you'd be doing it from a bad place. But again, I don't really know how magic works. This all just seems like a lot of hocus pocus to me. I mean, you're persuasive, we know you are. You're a good little talker.
I think maybe that's why I'm so confused, because I don't know. And every time now that I, have a nice conversation with someone, or now that I'm aware of it, I'm going to be like, oh no, what if I just did something to them to make them like me instead of just like they like me, and that's going to happen all the time.
Well, I mean, it might, but if it makes you feel better, a lot of people do a lot of things to try to make people like them. And it's not always magic, but I feel like at least intention doesn't always necessarily go over action, but you're not intending to hurt people.
No.
So perhaps the intention will be enough. I don't know magic. I wish I had more to help you.
Oh, no, that's okay, Fia.
I can teach you how to throw a dagger.
I know how to do that.
Well, all right.
I mean, maybe you could teach me how to,
Well, no, I don't need to teach you how to do something you already know.
Oh, well, you can teach
Fine.
me some tricks or something to do it better.
Sure.
I'm not.
Maybe I'll teach you some sailor's knots. I don't know.
Well,
Do you feel a certain way when you cast magic? I suppose we already talked about this. You don't know you're doing it.
well, when I know I'm doing it, sometimes I get really angry, and I, feel like a surge of energy inside of me, and then I use that to hurt people.
But you don't feel that when you're persuading people. You don't feel a surge of energy.
No, other than really, really, really wanting something, Like, I wanted Bygram to be having a better day because the water seemed to be getting him down. And I thought maybe I could be the person to talk to him and be like, it's okay, Bygram. And then I did that. Only I did it and it made him angry. So,
Well, at least now we know. So going forward, we can be a little bit more aware of it. Do you want to try, I know you like gold, try to get my gold off of me? And then we'll see if you can notice.
all right.
I assume we're doing this while we're walking.
All right, I'm going to try.
Hmm.
All right.
Just like really want it. I mean,
Okay.
we know you like gold, so just like want it. Pretend like I'm, I'll let you do the scenario, and then you'll just
Fia,
come at me.
give me a gold. Give me your gold, please.
Well, I mean, that's very nice. It's
I'm-
nice you say please. I don't think your heart is in it.
No, it is.
That doesn't make me believe you more, actually. That makes me believe you less.
No, I do really want your gold. I mean, I could buy a ton of things if I was to get your gold, you know? I could buy stuff for my hat.
But like, imagine like, okay, it's for my own good. Imagine, okay, here's the scenario, all right? I have a terrible gambling problem, all right? And I'm down to my last gold.
Fia. The scenario's not helping me because it's not real.
Well, no, just internalize it. And then, okay, I'm on my last gold, and then you're just like, you got to give me your gold or else you're going to waste it. And I'm like, no, I really need this. And then you're like, no, I know better. And then, so pretend that this is that moment. And then, like, really harness that emotion.
I don't know if that's a strong enough emotion for me, more than me wanting your gold.
Well, no, you'll just want
I just want your gold, Fia. Give it to me. Nothing.
I thought maybe because you wanted to help Bygrim, so maybe by helping me, by taking my gold, not necessarily for you, but just to keep me from making a bad choice.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Well, we can think on it. It doesn't have to be like, right now, you don't have to like uncover all the secrets of the world in this minute.
I know.
It's a long walk.
It is. Do you think
I'm probably going to be on a boat soon.
And that will take up a lot of our time.
The boat?
Yes. I mean,
Like,
we'll
just
have free time,
minute.
you know? Like,
Oh,
yes.
I thought you meant we'd have less time on the boat. And I was
Oh,
thinking,
no,
ow.
I see why you think that.
I'm kind of discovering I'm not so good at this talking to people thing, so if you want, we can just walk in silence.
No, it's fine, Fia. You're doing great. Good job.
I feel like somehow this always ends up turning back to whoever I'm trying to boost up. They end up consoling me.
Well,
This feels like the opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing.
maybe we work on that as well.
You work on your mind control. I'll work on my
It's not mind control.
empathy. Well, like, I'm just using a broad term. You know how cool that would be, though?
What mind control?
Yeah! I can't do it. I just stab people. And sometimes turn blue. But, like, I don't even make a conscious choice to turn blue.
But you don't even have to worry that people only like you because you got cool magic.
Well, no, but sometimes you just wonder if people like you for other reasons.
But then you definitively know if they like you or they don't like you, you know?
No, you don't.
Why do you think that people like you? What are
Why
the
do I
other-
think that people like me here?
What are the other reasons?
I'm confused.
It's because you
Are you asking me what I like about myself? Is this turning into a therapy session?
a little.
For me, though.
Yes. The question is, you said that sometimes people like you for other reasons. What
Correct.
are those reasons you think that people like you?
Well, like me specifically or people in general?
You. Because obviously this has happened before.
Well, I mean, of course it's happened a ton. I'm on a lot of ships. You make fast friends because, well, you're kind of forced to. There's
And-
only a few of you on the boat. So then you sort of make friends so that, you know, you're not just like with people you hate. And then you just sort of go your separate ways.
And then what is the reason you think that people are interested in you? Is it your good looks?
I think that's part of it.
I mean,
People want all sorts of things from you.
do they?
But sometimes it's not even... Sometimes it's you playing a deception on them. You want them to like you, so you pretend to be what you think they'd like. I'm just saying, not every attempt to get people to like you is magical. Sometimes it's just you.
Yes, but I wanted to be me. And well, esoterically, we could say that, yes, every encounter of liking a new person is magical.
Woof.
I don't want it to always be actual magic, you know?
I don't think it is. I think by now we would have noticed. Bygrim noticed pretty damn fast.
That's true.
If that's your concern.
It's just sometimes there's been people that get mad at me, so I never really understood it. And no one really ever explained it to me on the ship. That 1 minute they were really nice to me, and then they were calling me a little shit.
To be fair, I call and get called a little shit all the time. So,
Maybe you also have some magic you don't know about.
that would be interesting. Okay, new thing.
Yes.
I teach you sailor's knots. You teach me magic. Harnessing my own magic.
Oh, I don't know, like everything I do is pretty like I just know how to do it.
Well, I know, but maybe I know how to do it and I don't know it.
Oh, okay.
So we have to tap into it.
All right.
I like this. This gives us a goal.
All right. Try to say something mean and mean.
I can say lots of mean things. At least try.
Right? Think like, if I had a dagger, I would stab that person, but I don't, so I'll use my words.
Like the sticks and stones thing.
Yes, but they really do hurt you.
Like to you. I don't want to hurt you.
Go on, I'm tough.
Sure. But do I really have to mean it? That's the problem.
Yes. What don't
Okay.
you like about me?
This feels like a loaded question.
Answer it.
Oh, Locke.
Yes.
You've got those big, dark eyes.
Weak.
Well, alright. Don't really want to insult you.
I can take it.
I didn't. The mic didn't even catch that from you.
You
Too high
reached
pitched.
a pitch human ears can't handle.
On being too high pitched, we gotta.
I heard it. I heard it all in spirit, but I
Not
only
in
heard
English.
the two parts that were like sort of like the
Yeah, I
beginning.
heard. That was it.
Oh,
I know
gotta
you were
figure out
saying
a
I
way
can
to-
take it, but boy,
Alright, let me bring my voice down. You didn't hear that. I can take it. That's pretty sexy.
well, damn, Locke. Okay.
happy
I see
birthday.
Listen. Listen. How about I think on it? Okay, we circle back.
No, what are you feeling right now?
Well, a little awkward, to be honest. You're asking me to boldface insult you.
Okay,
To your
well,
face.
what would you need me to do it to you first? I was really pissed off when you left the other day.
Which time?
I don't know. You know what? You're right. You feel very self-important.
I'm self-important?
Yes.
Well, that's fair. I mean, who else is more important than you? You know, in your own self.
You seem
Are
to
you supposed to be doing the thing? Am I bleeding from my eyes yet?
Oh, no, I wasn't actually using my words
Oh.
to hurt you. I have it down to a science now, you know?
No.
That's right, I'm a teacher. Alright, well, we'll work on it.
Sure.
Think hard about something you don't like about me.
It'd be easier if I was doing this to Ty.
Oh, no, that's a bad idea.
Is it? Are you
Yes.
sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, because I'm pretty sure
Maybe you do.
after you said, like, oh, Ty. I don't know what you insult Ty about. She's wonderful. But I feel like you would be like, insult her, and then a mace would come out, and then...
That's true. I'm very fast, though. She might not be able to catch me. If I say it from the crow's nest.
Oh, you got to do it at a good distance.
Yeah. Like, I'll just be away a bit. She wears that breastplate. That's got to wear down a little. You know, make it her a little less agile.
I
So I can be at the tippy top. And I'll just be like, oh, you have the disposition of a pufferfish or something. And then she'd be like, what did you say? And I'd be like, can't get me.
Well,
I
good
think it's
luck.
foolproof. Thank you. I think this was beneficial for all parties.
Umberly included.
Boof. That's a whole other thing. Ooh, can we make her bleed for her eyes? That might be a bad idea.
I don't know that I'm at that level yet, you know.
Could you hurt a god's feelings? Do you think that's possible?
I think so. You'll eat shit good.
Did you just say we can shit good?
Or eat shit, God.
You know, maybe I got to work on bringing it down just a little. No, I said
It's just like that general ruckus of the campus. Let's just get. Did you see those people over there? They're doing some like burpees, and it's very interesting. And I might be a little distracted.
No, I said yes, they can have their feelings hurt because I would say, you know, even if you told them, well, you're a shit god. Gods don't want to hear that. So
I don't think they care though. Do you think they care? Like it only hurts your feelings if you care about that person's opinion.
maybe it's like fairies though.
I missed the jumping off point for that one. What's like fairies?
Gods. So if you say like, I don't believe, well, what kind of power do they have over you? You know when you say you don't believe in a fairy, it just dies.
Is that true? Can we try that? If we ever run into a fairy, be like, well, I just don't believe in you, and they'll just go, just slump over.
I mean, that's the way to do it.
Just hurt their feelings till they die.
Words have power.
That's true. But I feel like this got away from me.
I feel like it does a lot.
That's true. That's very true.
But thank you for trying.
You're welcome.
I'm alright, by the way. I'm used to people being angry at me, if I'm honest.
Well, that makes it worse, actually.
It's not, because Bygram accepted my apology, and he knows that I didn't mean what I did. And I'm going to try to not ever do it again to any of you.
Unless we ask for it.
I don't know why anyone would want that.
Well, I want you to teach me, so like I might have to know how it's done. Or like, who knows, maybe you're gonna use it to like really amp me up or something. Be like, yeah, you definitely can make that jump, and I'll be like, I can't make that jump, and you'll be like, you definitely can make that jump, and I'll be like, you're right, I can make that jump.
Yes, but you see, I could just encourage you. Like
Well, I
the
know, but like,
heels.
ooh, magical encouragement.
Well, I could just do that now. Like, Thea, if you wanted to go talk to the people doing burpees, I think you would have a really good shot.
Oh, I think I would too. I don't need magic for that.
Well, have a little bit.
you feel like just a little bit inspired.
Are you inspiring me to go talk to these people?
So I will say, through your talks, you've made your way through the dormitories. There's a couple people like look at you as you're talking loudly and everything. You do eventually. The way I've imagined it is you're at the top of the dormitory and you're looking down at people in the courtyards.
All right, you know what? So am I okay? Real quick before I go. Am I trying to make these ones bleed from their eyes, or just like trying to chit chat them up?
Oh, I was just showing you that I didn't need to force you to do anything. I could just help.
Well, but maybe sometimes you need to force people out of their comfort zones to get them to do something. It's good for them. Maybe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Cool. Do you want to go talk to those people? Do you want to try to do one of those burpees?
No.
You might throw. Oh, that guy's throwing up.
Look at them. That doesn't seem fun.
But what if you inspired them? Will they do really good burpees?
They'll just continue doing a burpee while they puke, I guess.
That's metal.
You know, I'm gonna ask them about their regiment. I did tell Bygram I would do that. And I already upset Bygram today. I don't want to make a liar out of myself too.
Wow, that's an intense turn. Well, I'll come with you. It looks like... I was trying to think of another pithy name, and it's not coming to me. Ty and Bygram. I was trying to think of like, ooh, the drug squad, or like... regardless, it looks like they want to maybe have a conversation. I think I'm gonna stop talking now. I think that's for the best.
So while you two are having this conversation, heading through the building, Ty and Bygram, what are you two up to? Kyrene's sort of like hanging a little bit back.
Well, when Ty left the room and noticed Kyrene there, she just flat stares at her with like a look of, I dare you to ask about what you just overheard, and then walks by her to catch up to Bygram.
I think we actually covered this in the last episode, so I'll try to mirror what she says. Like, I'm not gonna ask about that, but at least not now. Maybe later.
Doesn't acknowledge her, just catches up to Bygram. You wanted to talk?
Yeah, Matchstick. Long time no see. It's been a couple minutes. How are you? Heard you talk to Locke. That was really good. Is he okay? Because it felt like he was okay, but you know.
He's figuring it out.
I see. That's good. So I guess I'll just flat out say it. Okay, you know, I'm not the brightest here, even though I feel like I am. I know I'm not, and that's okay. I can get smarter. I can read more books, all that type of stuff. But the stuff the professor was talking about, do you think it maybe that's what Maliki wants me to look into?
Maybe. It's her domain.
Yeah, for all the rod and all of that, I think it could be something.
Might have a way to help you.
Oh,
Put down. Told you they're sisters, right?
yeah. So has your god talked to my god and then pass it on to you like a circle?
No,
kind
she
of?
doesn't talk to me.
Oh,
But I might be able to help you reach my leaky. I think Locke is right. If you're in that grove, it might be a bit easier rather than surrounded by a building.
yeah, I think so too.
We can stop there before we go find that other professor. If that's what you want.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, thank you, Ty. I wasn't expecting you to want to help out so eagerly.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure my sister would want me to, so here we are.
Oh,
Don't look at me like that.
not looking at you. I just said,
No, you're
"Aw."
looking.
I am not looking.
We're going.
Okay, we're going.
Okay.
Okay.
We are walking through the dorm, probably followed by Kyrene.
Okay, she's got her eyes on you and she's noting a couple things down in a journal. She's doing the thing where like she's got it out and she's writing, but she's like kind of like looking back and forth, like looking down at what she's writing, looking up at like what people are doing, so she doesn't like walk into something. But occasionally she does like keep walking while like she's writing and like almost bump into something and just like veer herself. All right, so 5 of you end up at the top of the dormitory, looking down. Still raining, still stormy out. The water falls off of the sort of pylons of the building, are cascading down. And yeah, you see that in the garden and courtyard, there's people still studying magic, working out. There's a couple of like very choice-looking trees in a circle. You do see off there is like a little area of like picnic tables where like people were like meeting. You do see one of the wizards is like deflecting the rain from getting on everyone's stuff. where would you like to go? Do you go as one group, or do you split off into two groups? One to work out with people, the other to commune with nature.
Why are you two staring at them?
I was gonna ask what the regiment was for Bygram. I told him that I would do that, but I was also thinking that maybe I can make a little something for Bygram as he's doing his thing. I thought about making you like a nice little flower crown, but then I thought that Maliki might
A
be
friendship bracelet.
I thought Maliki might be angry if I ripped a bunch of daisies out of the ground. So I thought maybe I could make it out of water like Ty and I were practicing, and then you could wear it as like a little crown, and then when we're done we could put it in a flower bed so that you could water some flowers.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, we should absolutely do it. Let's go.
Okay.
You're gonna leave those people alone then?
I mean, you
We
can
can
talk to the people too.
multitask.
Sure.
Definitely multitask. We'll just. Oh hi, what is your regiment? What are you doing?
Did you
He's
use
doing
true
burpees.
polymorph?
I'm gonna go to the Grove.
We're
So-
going. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to the Grove too.
Okay. So, is everyone going to the Grove, or?
Yeah. Might wander off. Who's to say?
As you guys start heading towards one of the waterfalls off the building that kind of leads in the right direction, Fia, make a perception check for me.
I don't like this. Before I roll it, do we get inspiration for being a new
Yes.
session?
As it's a new episode, you all get inspiration.
Do.
I
Yeah.
ask because I might immediately use it. We'll see how this goes.
I'm gonna start a tally.
I'm going to immediately use it
Oh
There
my
it is.
gosh.
because
I
I
will-
rolled a natural one.
I will say I was supposed to be keeping tallies in episode. I haven't.
Okay, so I'll start. Let's
Oh,
see.
that
Yeah.
is so much better.
There's at
One.
least
So much
you can
better.
you can add at least 4 to that.
Yeah, I haven't kept track of like how many times Ty hasn't used hers because I know she's used it here and there.
It did use it last
Focus,
session.
Yeah.
Beth counter.
But I also
Is this
I'm
insight?
no perception.
Perception. Wow,
Okay,
I am
I got 5.
dog shit at this stuff. That's a 23 though. With the inspo.
Okay.
Tell me what I see.
Okay, well. Ow.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just moved.
It sounded like you hit your knee. I was like,
I
oh,
hit, I hit my
Through a
knee.
full range of
I hit my knee
emotions.
on the just like very front edge of my desk. I'm okay.
oh, okay, all right.
It didn't hurt. It was just like, oh, okay. Well, sorry, I need to compose myself.
Thea song.
Either
Either I
beefs
saw something
exercising.
great or I saw nothing. Like
So-
just two seagulls shitting in an alleyway.
Oh,
You do so no. As everyone's kind of walking off, you do like keep glancing at the people that are working out, and they seem to be they've hit into like you're getting the vibe that these are like muscle wizards, because this is like a magic school, and so like these people were pretty toned for being, the nerdy bookish types, but you do see them doing like the equivalent of like after their workout they start doing the equivalent of like pro bending, but with
Oh
magic.
my gosh.
They're having a little like muscly like
That's so
dexterous
cool.
mage duel with each other. I gotta give your inspo back because I didn't. This is just to see buff people. This is just to
I
see
mean,
buff people.
is
sometimes that's what you
anything-
gotta. You
Is
gotta
anything
do.
more Fia?
I've given
I
you
would
your
argue
inspo
not.
back, but I will
Thank
say
you.
you do see like a couple of like city blocks down. You do see like a strange shape of a person with like wild hair, kind of like looking in your direction. You think.
Well, I don't like that. I do like the wizards, though. That's neat.
Yeah.
I will.
I think in the moment of you like noticing this thing and like looking back, like one of the other wizards like clocks the other one real good, and you're like, oh, wish you could have seen
Gosh.
that.
I wish Ty cared. This would be so fun.
Am I the only one left up here then?
I think everyone's like
Because everyone
heading.
else.
Everyone's like heading to the waterfall, the waterfall elevator that leads down. So like I think you're like just at the edge of like there and like heading down.
Is the wild-haired person gone?
When you look back, yes.
Hmm.
There's just a seagull there now.
I'll just really quick toddle over to Ty and just say, I've got the sneaking suspicion that we're attracting attention again.
No.
Well, I don't know. I didn't really gather their name, but they have wild hair, and I saw them, and I'll just point to sort of the direction I saw them in.
Make a perception check.
Natural one.
Stop.
You see a fucking bird.
What happened?
You see a couple seagulls flying around.
They're gone?
I think so. But with fish, face, mask people, and boar men, and really just all the other sort of shit we've been in, just thought I'd note it.
Didn't you say there was a kid following you the other day?
There was a freaking kid following me the other day. It was really weird. They shoved that shit in my pocket. Not like actual shit. That'd
Yeah,
be
the
weird.
letter that you wouldn't let us look at.
Wasn't a letter.
Didn't know. Never saw it.
Maybe if you ask nicely.
Don't care that much.
Then why are you bringing it up?
The wild creature you saw looking at you now, reminiscent of the kid.
It wasn't a creature. It was a person. Didn't look like the size of a child. That's quite little.
Right? So there's more than one.
I will say they were kind of hunched over, so hard to make out.
Okay, it could have been a kid. Hard to say.
All right. Then keep your eyes open.
But we know I'm real good at that. So I will. Just. Nothing gets past me.
Except kids.
Well, to be fair, she's just sort of wandered up to me.
You didn't notice them.
Well, I mean, it's a city. There's a whole bunch of scraggly little kids everywhere.
Maybe they want to give you another letter.
Sure,
Not
shit,
better.
hope not.
I will watch out for them.
Yeah, just food for thought.
Sure. Maybe instead of looking at all those jocks, you can keep an eye out for stalkers.
Maybe the jocks will have an idea.
Unlikely.
You don't know until you ask.
Sure. You go
People will
ask them.
surprise you.
Rarely.
Well, that's a very downer way to look at it.
I'm going to help Bygram. You can go do whatever you want.
Maybe I'll be helping Bygram too. You don't know.
Sure.
And I will jump into the water.
You jump into the water. How do you jump into the waterfall? Do you like walk off? Do you dive in?
I've been noodling around with the idea of wanting to see if it'll force me to stay kind of upright or if I can do like any sort of a twirl. I don't know how much time we have, but I want to test the limits of the possibility of this thing. So I
Okay.
wouldn't mind like sort of like the Willy Wonka when he like leaves his cane and then he like the
Do an
old
Do an
Gene
acrobatics
Wilder
check for me. Do an
Okay.
acrobatics check for me.
Oh my goodness, this dice.
There's no way.
It loves
no
me.
way.
There truly isn't.
Which direction we are going.
22.
Okay. You do exactly what you want to
Heck
flip
yeah.
in there. So are you face first?
I imagine that I would sort of do it like a forward tumble and then aim to land on my feet, but I sort of do want to like spin a little in the waterfall, so that's up to you.
Okay, you do like spin. You are able to spin around in the waterfall.
Fucking
And I will land.
Thea's peacocking.
Mm-hmm. Gotta show her.
There's no applause if that's what she's waiting for.
I hear the applause.
If there is applause, it's in the water, but the sound is muffled.
It's just Locke. Like,
I am following her without flipping, just a normal step into the waterfall.
Boring.
All right. You all land perfectly fine and start making your way to the grove.
Locke like kind of runs there to the edge of the pond and like starts scooping up little ice flowers and then like piecing them together.
It might take a minute or two if you have time to wait. If not, we can make it a tiara.
No, take your time. I don't think we have. I mean, we just gotta talk to the professor after this if you guys want it to. But
I definitely want to know more about the essence stones.
yeah, but I'm sure we got some time.
Sure. Imagine holding on to one of those all of the time.
Oh, never thought of that. Be interesting, yeah.
I think so. And you know, maybe it could help understand where maybe my magic is coming from.
Yeah.
You don't know. I thought you said it was just sort of in you.
Well, it is.
So then you know.
Well, I mean, I don't always know where it... I was glowing for you. I don't know if you remember this.
Well, I do remember. But it was more of your wound.
Which is part of me, yes.
Well, I mean, that's true. I saw it more as a sign, though, not a... I mean, what do I know? Not a magical expert, just an expert of the mind, of the deep intricacies of people's feelings and
No.
emotions.
Stop.
I felt it when we talked.
Via School of the Wise. It'll get you.
I think I'm a pupil.
My first ever.
Here's your
I'm gonna
crown.
turn. Go ahead.
I just wanted to give him the crown.
And we'll put on the crown.
I will unclip the emblem from my belt and put it in Vigram's hand. And you can feel like the heat from her hand, but when she gives it to you, there's kind of like a wave of cool, like kind of rain on a summer night. And she'll cast Embolden Bond on you. Try again.
Geez, Sparks, thanks. You sure you want to give this to me? I mean,
Not for real, temporarily.
I know that. I'm saying this is a big gesture
Well, then
for
try to
you
use it.
being associates. Are we? Wait. Does
I'll
this
take it
mean
back.
we're friends? Oh no, I kind of. No.
Try to talk to her.
I'm gonna try to talk to her. Yeah,
Right.
Use the F
Perfect.
word after it works.
you're right, Locke. So smart. And Bygram's gonna take out his own
Bygram.
That F word. Oof.
amulet.
Bygram,
Yeah.
you've got this.
Yes. We do.
And he's gonna inspire him.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, this is. Ooh. I feel it. This is nice. Oh. I feel like I could do a couple laps now. Huh.
Oh no, don't waste
Thea will
it.
take out another trinket and she'll say, "Here, it's a fish bone."
What's
Well, I
That's
don't know.
not gonna
Everyone else
help
was
him.
giving you stuff.
Yeah,
There
but
you go.
that's a fit.
For me,
Oh,
your
I don't-
friend.
yeah. We'll just.
Yeah.
Can you try?
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
Yes, let's leave him to concentrate.
Like leave, or like are we guarding the perimeter?
Guarding the perimeter.
So we have to be quiet.
You should do it in where the trees are weird.
I'm gonna go to the
The trees are weird.
grove and
I
meditate.
have to stay close for that
Oh,
to work, so
okay.
I'll be over here.
Well, you're pretty quiet, so I don't have to worry.
I'll do some circuits, but my circuits will slowly start creeping a little bit further away.
That's fine.
Heard circus.
Locke will just
I'll do a circus.
Locke will just awkwardly stand between Fia, Ty, and Bygram, like
Okay.
The connecting thread.
Waiting.
Use the red ribbon that ties us together.
A blue ribbon.
Okay, just a moment. Okay, so you've gathered at the base of this small grove of trees, and yeah, it seems like each one of these trees has been planted in a way and kind of grown so that there is like a little seat at the bottom of each of them, either of moss or of roots or of vines. You can take your pick.
Probably moss. Yeah.
All right. So you sit at the base of this mossy tree. How do you commune with your god? What does it look like? What is Bygram feeling?
I think he's trying to feel like grounded, very in tune with like nature and everything around him. So when he tries to do it, it's like, for him at least, everything becomes sort of silent, and he's just focusing on the energy within, like the magic within himself to sort of try and commune with Maliki.
Okay.
She picks up,
All right. I want you to roll a D100.
Oh no. My nemesis, out of everything we fought.
And we're gonna do a little adjusting here and there. So
Okay.
roll that. Ooh, what did I just close? Oh,
It's D20, D12, and there it is. Okay.
D100.
Here we go.
All right. So,
Okay.
do you want to
73.
roll above or below, or do you want to re-roll that number?
I'm gonna say
You have a combination of advantage and inspiration. So you can either re-roll that, or you can choose to roll above or below. Which one?
I'm gonna try to roll below this time.
Okay.
Because last time I went high, and it just
If you would like, you can keep that, or re-roll
yeah.
it, or you can choose whether you would like to roll inside the number or outside the number.
Oh,
So, for those of you at home, Bygram's first roll was a 73. His next roll was a 67. You can either choose to re-roll that 67, or choose to either roll inside 73 and 67 or outside 73 and 67.
I'm gonna say outside because obviously, yeah, math is awesome. Please do more math.
this is a PSA.
Please and thank you.
I'm waiting. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was so nervous. I was like, man, I was gonna bite you in the
Can
ass.
you roll,
my
can you
guy.
roll one more for me? Because I just want to see if you get between those at all.
Sure.
Okay, no, you're good. You're golden. It's finally happening.
I'm
If
so happy.
you, If
I
you
need
had
a
rolled,
moment.
if you had rolled between them, I would have allowed you to add the d6 from Locke's inspiration to either add or subtract.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But we're you didn't.
I did it! We did it!
Finally.
This is amazing! I love you all!
This is for the shit we gave you before.
Exactly! It's all come around.
Yes.
Vindication.
I love it here. I don't want to leave CSS
Anymore.
anymore. I'm here to stay.
Perfect. And it's also after you're finally Ancient's Paladin. So this
Yeah. Oh,
here we
yeah.
go.
Oh boy.
I should have leveled you up sooner.
No,
So.
that's the story. And I'm happy. I did it. I gotta take a picture of this.
So, Bygram, you're trying to connect yourself to the earth, to Maliki, to nature. And you're sitting at the base of this tree. And you can feel your energy kind of going inwards and then outwards, kind of trying to spread whatever magical connection you have to your god through the moss, through the roots of the tree, into the branches, into the leaves, as some kind of antenna. I'm a wordsmith here.
It's fine.
As you're trying to send out this connection, and maybe because of all your friends helping you, or maybe the journey you've been on, or maybe even the bond between Eldath and Maliki, you feel, while you're in the rain, you feel warmness kind of overtake the body. And there's sort of, tell me, are your eyes closed? Are you meditating?
Yeah, his eyes will be closed.
Okay.
Meditating.
When this warm, sort of almost like tingling feeling overcomes you, do you open your eyes?
Yes.
Okay. So, when you open your eyes, you are not in the same grove. You find yourself in sort of the center of a forest. There are trees around you of various different kinds. Some of them are in various stages. Some of them are bright green. Some of them are orange and red, going through sort of autumn. You see that there are flowers that were blooming. Ahead of you, you see a path that starts to kind of open up. You don't know if the trees are moving or if you're just kind of, your perspective is sort of shifting at all. But you see that there is sort of a larger tree ahead of you, maybe 100 feet away. You go towards it.
Yes.
Every time you take a step towards it, you hear almost like the sound of a bell or ringing, calling you closer and closer. As you get to the base of the tree, you see that there is an opening. The warmness in your body sort of guides you towards it, and the ringing almost seems to be coming from within.
Okay. I'm gonna go in.
Inside, you see that there are several thrones, each of them made of a different wood. Some of them comprised of flowers, some of them having different elements. You see that most of them here are empty. But one to your right, covered in moss and vines and blooming flowers, you see a woman. She looks sort of elven in nature, wearing a lot of greens and browns. She looks to have like a cape made of some kind of vegetation. And like you, she also has a flower crown. Hers, though, seems to be not made of icy flowers, but flowers that seem to be thriving, alive, and at bloom. You see behind her, kind of resting near this throne, is a beautiful, vibrant horse that has a horn. As you enter this space, she looks up to you, or well, she looks up from looking down at something, and makes eye contact with you.
Right, me. Maliki, is that? Are we? Is it you finally? Like I hope it's you.
She locks eyes with you and opens her mouth. We're gonna take a short little break.
Oh.
I gotta bring the suspense. But when we come back, we will
And space.
we will
Shut
dive right back into this.
What did I do to deserve this?
You thought
It's not
that
what
was
you
really-
did. It's the fact that I have had 4 different drinks this morning.
It's what the story
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
Ahoy and welcome aboard.
It's a 22. I rolled a natural 19.
Guys, it's only downhill from here.
You look over to Locke. He's very greedily like, you can put your money in this pouch right here.
Roll a persuasion check. What?
Oh no, buddy! That's a 1.
Oh no, I got a 3.
Oh no!
Oh.
Alright, stealth first. Ooh, not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. We're off to a rough start. Oh, have a +7 though. That's only a 12.
Oh, I got a 20.
Okay.
He's like, wow.
It's like, whoa.
Good job, Bygram. Really showed me your ferocity.
I don't like that tone.
Hey, this is Bygrim. Yes, the Bygrim. Coming at you to remind you that we have new episodes of the Charisma Saving Show coming out soon. So you better be there or you're going to hurt my feelings like Ty does all the time. And no one wants a sad Bygrim. New episodes are coming out soon.
The waves crash, and we're pulled back into the Sea of Stories, continuing where we left off. It didn't do the going on break call properly, but that's fine. Anyways, as the waves crash, we were pulled back into the grove, into where Bygrim is, face to face with a woman in a throne with a unicorn. As you ask her if she's Myliki, I forget the voice entirely that I had for her.
Leaky, is that are you Hi, I'm Bygrim. You probably know that already, but
Yes, Bygrim. I've been
Yes.
trying to contact you.
good.
How are you?
Tired, you know,
Hmm.
but I'm good. I'm good.
It's good to hear. You might be wondering why I've been trying to contact you.
Yes, yeah. It's you're a difficult person to reach. Well, God to reach.
You watch as she begins to like stand up, but like kind of falters a little bit. Could you give me a insight or perception check?
Sure. It's Bygrim, I guess insights. Oh,
Yeah, I know, but listen. You technically still have inspiration from Locke.
I'll use my lock inspiration. Dun, dun, dun.
You also get a D4 to any ability check.
Oh yeah, that too. From emboldening bond, so you can basically
This is
add
just-
a D6 and a D4 if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll add a D694 because that was. Da, 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 D6. There we go. Okay. It's 5, so that would be 12. Wow, that's bad. I'll keep it though.
Okay, 12. You notice that while she's composing herself, she does seem a little off.
Oh,
As someone who is also tired, you guess that she's probably maybe exhausted.
yeah. Are you okay? You seem a bit
I am a bit.
wobbly.
She kind of keeps herself upright with her unicorn, and sort of like she grabs onto the head, and the unicorn kind of lifts her up with it. She kind of strides up, not completely towards you, but like in the direction of you. I've been busy, and it's been a bit more of a exhausting effort than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I heard about this rod of some sort, and
Yes,
I don't know if you know, but I know about it.
I know that.
Oh, so we're on the same page.
Mhm.
This is why you're my god. You're great. So smart.
Thank you. I've been dealing with whatever contagion is happening out in the world. Not just here, but elsewhere. But heavily concentrated here. It's why I've guided you to these islands.
Oh. Okay. So what's the game plan?
There seems to be a number of ley lines related to the father of nature, Sylvanas, that seem to be corrupted. Some sort of poison or dark magic has taken hold in these places and is corrupting the land.
Oh. That doesn't seem like it's a good thing.
It's not. As my champion, would you travel to these places?
Yeah, absolutely.
You take down. Would you rid these temples, these monuments of whatever contagion is there, whatever form it's taken up?
Yeah, you don't have to ask. I mean, I appreciate it. That's nice, but yeah,
Open communication is always a good thing.
this is why you're so great. But I do got one issue. I can't swim. And if they're on the sea, I gotta get to this island. We may have a boat, but I don't know if it's fixed.
Oh, I don't expect you to swim everywhere.
Ah, okay, cool. I tell my friends that too. They told me.
I don't know how urgent this is, but if you can find your way to these places and investigate for me, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, it would be my
Even-
honor. Yeah.
Even though I'm a god, I can't be everywhere at once, and I need my own feet on the ground.
Yeah.
In the form of you, and she kind of gestures towards you. It seems that whatever is happening there, I can't seem to involve myself with any of the nature around there. Something's stopping me.
Like a barrier or some sort, like a shield.
Maybe. Pauses for a moment. I believe that maybe the life there has been tampered with, and that's why I can't make any connection or I can't investigate myself.
Okay. Do you have like a map or some type of outline I can use to like guide myself there? Because I get lost pretty easily.
Mm.
I think, yeah.
But you
I didn't
always
want to
fi-
say it, but
you
I
always
do.
find yourself where you need to be, don't you?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Just brain is just wow. Why can't Ty see this right now? She would totally. She get it.
She gives you a soft smile. I will see if I can find some way to guide you properly. Whether it's through nature itself, the stars, or through your dreams.
Okay, but no nightmares, because those kind of, kind of shake me up a bit, and something pleasant would be nice. So, Leaky, I got a question off topic, kind of. So,
May I ask it here?
nice. Okay, my friend Ty, she has a god, I think.
My sister Elda.
Yeah, I completely forgot her name, but yeah. She doing good? I would like to tell Ty, she's well, as a friend telling a friend,
My sister and my mother are also involved with things that are going on, and we're all okay.
Okay. Wait, who's your mom? Have I met her?
My mother is Shantia, another goddess of nature. Between the three of us, certain domains of power throughout nature are overseen.
Gotcha. Okay. Huh. Wow. Also, heads up. Well, you probably know this too, but there's this god named Umberlee. I heard she's a real. I'm not going to say the word, but do we
I
need to
understand.
be worried about her, or?
Amberly has been a thorn in many gods' sides for quite some time. I would be wary of her. She is temperamental and dangerous.
Okay, feels definitely right. Yeah.
Last we saw of her, the other gods and I were battling her and a few others.
Oh,
And the results led to a schism of sorts.
well, I'm glad you made it out okay. You could have gotten hurt. Fighting. It's not fun, but I get
All
it.
of us did, but that was a time ago.
Let's see. Okay.
More
All
or less
right.
recovered since then.
That's good. Oh, okay. You may know this too, but like my friend Locke, he's looking for a god or goddess, maybe. Know anybody looking for a Patreon? I think that's pack person worshiper. I don't know what it's called. Follower. There it is.
Well, I
Just so I can point them in the
would
right
say
direction.
anyone could make a good candidate for your friend. So, but any and every god are looking for followers. Some more dangerous than others.
Yeah, Talos. He's a chump. Yeah.
Talos and Umberlee are quite the pair.
Seem like it. I mean, he looks like he works out, but I think he I think he doesn't. I think he's bluffing.
He's strong, but he's also headstrong.
Okay. All right.
The two of them have made an enemy a great deal in the Scots. In fact, the two of them were relentless nemesi?
I don't know, boss lady. You got me.
Relentless enemies of my father. And are most likely tied to his disappearance.
So, do I need to find your dad too, or is he just?
I don't know.
Okay.
You've encountered an essence of him. I don't know if that is a part of his magic or a part of him.
I encountered them. Oh,
Yes, I believe your friends called it Evan.
Bygram just rolls his eyes in disbelief. Yeah. Oh, so that's your.
I don't know.
He's your dad?
Sylvanas is a father to me.
Oh, okay. I thought Evan was your. Okay.
She chuckles at this.
Yeah, you got a big family tree.
She raises an eyebrow. This.
I mean,
it's in the family business, I suppose. Trees and everything. She motions literally to the tree you're inside of.
Yeah. You don't have to show off for me. I know. I plant trees, I try to plant more trees, but I did. Did you see me recycle that one time? Because
I did.
Yes, I knew it. Vindication. I knew it. But I never got to say thank you for choosing me to be your champion. It's a lot of responsibility, but it is a honor to serve you, Leaky.
It's an honor to have you prove yourself to me. I'm proud of you.
I needed that today. Thank you.
She kind of looks up at something. Maybe the inside of the tree, maybe she's lost in thought.
Bygram's gonna kind of try to look.
The inside of the tree, you're not sure if it almost seems like it's endless. And there's almost like there's stars inside of the hollow of the tree, but that can't be possible, can it?
Arnold's not here. What are we looking at?
Possibilities.
Oh.
I don't think we have much time left here, but
Okay. Well,
remember to take every day at a time, one at a time.
Yeah. Absolutely. I will. Tell my friends about you. Maybe Locke can, he can come in and see you and your horse.
It's a unicorn.
Oh, I thought they weren't real. They got the little horn.
They're very real. Not just this one, but others.
Okay. One last thing before I let you go. I know you're busy, but I need to settle this once and for all. Are there fish that are molten?
She looks at you, quizzical.
I know, I don't.
Your friends have been rubbing off on you. They're peculiar, but She kind of walks over to you, and there's almost like a menace in her stride, just because she's like, "What?" Like a not like an angry parent walking towards her child, but just like there's an energy there of like, "Oh,
Why do I hear boss music?
my parents is coming towards me," and she kind of like puts an arm on both your shoulders and like leans in and says, "Unfortunately for your for the state of your mind, they are real." But you don't have to tell your friends that.
I won't.
She gives you just a gentle like clap on the face, and kind of turns around and heads back to the unicorn. Well then, it was nice seeing you.
Yeah, we can do this again another time. Hopefully, I'll kill some of these contagion or whatever. We can find your dad, and I don't know, plant more trees. Yeah, get people to recycle. Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome.
And in that moment, Vikram, you don't know if it's sweat, but you feel very dewy. And you kind of, how do you react to that?
It's shivers.
As you like shiver,
a little bit.
there's a moment where you blink, and then when you unblink, your flower crown is melted,
Oh,
as it is made of ice.
yeah.
But you are also back in reality.
Oh,
Did it work?
yeah. Yeah, you guys. Oh, yeah, you guys weren't there, but yeah, it worked. And she had a crown that was like flowers,
Hi.
and I had a crown, so we were matching. Locke, you're just a genius, you know?
I'm glad, Bikram.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was great talking to her. She told me about the contagion, similar to what the professor was saying. So I'm gonna try to stop the rot that's happening and make this world a better place.
Did she give you any direction?
She said there's like a barrier kind of stopping her, but I think I'll just pay attention to what's going on a bit more, you know.
Right.
Keep my eyes, like Fia does, where she's like, I got my eyes, that type of thing. I think I'm gonna start doing that too.
Thea has wandered off.
Oh, she,
I don't know where she went.
that's fine. But yeah,
Well,
it was
That's
it was
good.
great.
I'm glad, Bikram.
Thank you. It's
Should all of us be looking for rotten plants as well?
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want you to put yourself in harm's way like that, but if you want to help, I'm not gonna turn you down, buddy.
Captain Locke is on the mission.
Which means Ty is also on the mission.
I would like her emblem back.
Oh, yeah. And he passes it to her.
Thanks.
Alright.
Oh,
What hand
oh,
do you take the emblem back from?
Not the bandaged one.
Okay. You feel just a very like gentle warmness to the emblem. Something I don't, almost magical. It's just different than a different heat than what you're used to.
Feel comforting.
It does.
She'll attach it back to her belt. Did you get everything you needed then?
yeah, all that and more. She
Great.
was there. She had a unicorn. I learned some secrets of the world.
Really?
Yeah,
What kind of secret?
like there's a unicorn. Like they're real.
I've never seen a unicorn, but I could have told you that unicorns are real.
Oh, I didn't know, but
But now you do.
yes, it was awesome. And we talked about her family. She said Umberlee's pretty dangerous, you know.
We already knew that.
I mean, yeah, she's just reiterating time. That's what God's do. Yeah.
That's too.
Yeah, and Eldia's doing fine.
Eldeath.
What did I say?
Not that.
Well, she's good. I
Right.
asked about her for you.
Thanks. Good for her.
Oh, I thought you'd be more excited. But
Good for her. Better?
That wasn't more convincing, Tom.
Okay.
I agree with Locke. You could be a bit more enthusiastic.
Gods are weird.
I know. Mine's is cool though. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's good that you have a good relationship with her.
Yeah. You can join too if you want. Always looking for more people, followers, worshippers.
Am I being recruited?
No, just it's there if you want. I can introduce you. You already got a way in.
Okay, you're right.
It's not a
I got like if I went up to my leaky
Yeah,
club,
yeah,
like I could be
yeah.
like, I know Bygram.
VIP
like,
type of thing. Yeah,
yeah, okay.
not a scam.
So where are you going then?
Wherever this contagion is, and she said it's like connected to Evan. I know. I didn't like saying it either.
Connected to what?
The essence. The essence is connected to Sylvanas, so it doesn't really surprise me that Myliki has a hand in that too.
Yeah, that's her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you knew that. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, sorry. Gods have parents. They didn't just like. Well, I
Not
guess.
necessarily biological.
Well, I guess if I become a god, I have parents.
So just anywhere the contagion is, just a
I asked for a map.
general
and didn't get
sweep
one.
of the area.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
I never said
Well,
my
good
god
luck
was
with
perfect.
that.
Oh. I mean, we can still do your underwater temple.
Volcano.
Volcano. You're right. Underwater. We can go there
And
first.
as we're going there, we can look at the plants along the way and see
Yeah.
if they're, not doing so good. And then we can help Bygram as well.
Yeah, it'd be like a 2-for-1 deal.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I can just continue on and you can stop and help the plants.
Yeah.
So, sure.
Yeah. Nice. Up high. Bring it in. Please. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
All right, well, are we talking to that professor or are we.
Well, we totally should talk to the professor because maybe they know where Mr. Sylvanus is.
Yeah, we can go find Maliki's pops, you know?
Because didn't the other professor say that they might have a bit of knowledge about where other essences are?
Yeah, they might have a map.
Okay, where the fuck's Fia?
Oh,
I don't know. You guys were watching her. I
I was
was.
watching you.
I also got a
Oh, you didn't have to.
bit distracted.
I mean, I look good, but you didn't have to do that.
If we look around, can we see Fia?
Yes. Well, as you all say this, Thea, at what point did you just boogie off? Like a couple minutes
Well, so you see, I was trying real hard to be quiet, not making any sort of noise, but it's very hard for me to sort of sit still and not do anything, and especially when I see these really cool pro benders over there, like doing some cool shit. So then I sort of like, I'm walking, I'm kind of pacing, and slowly my pacing gets a little bit further out, and then after a few minutes I'd probably just like, walk off. And I'd probably go over to them and then just sort of start chatting them up. Maybe see if they'd whip some of their elements at me and see if I can dodge them. You know, join in with the group frisbee on the lawn.
Like, I don't know who you are, lady, but like, all right. You watch
Come on,
this
big man.
one dude like kind of like motions his arms back and forth and creates like a stone disc and like flings it at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Beaming throw 15.
Ooh, you just beat it. Okay,
Oh.
so you narrowly dodge this disc and it like kind of comes up at you and just like comes up and over and just like hits a building and shatters.
Oh, is that all you've got? You look so impressive.
All right, then. This other guy comes up and he's sort of like moving back and forth. He takes off his shirt but like wraps it around his waist. And he kicks up at you and shoots like 3 blasts of fire at you. What's your AC?
My AC is not very much. It's a 14.
12. That's 21.
Ooh.
That is a 15.
Okay, so 2 will hit.
All right. So you definitely dodge 2 of these rays of fire.
I think 2 hit me because you said.
No,
12.
sorry. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
You dodge them, but you dodge one of them, but then the other 2 kind of peg you, one in the knee and one in the shoulder, and you kind of spin and do a flip and land on your back. Then you take, for the first one, 10 points of fire damage, and the next one, 9 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Are you out?
No, I'm not. I'm up.
Do we see this? Because I know she was going to see muscle bound.
I will feel like Fia roll a stealth check, and I'll do it against everyone else's passives.
Oh. Honey, you're supposed to be good at this.
Wow.
10.
She
10?
likes-
All right. Let's see. What's passive is like what, 13, and Ty's passive is 14. Okay. The 2 of you clocked that Fia leaves, but you don't really. You kind of like see her like walk off, and you're like, okay. She's far enough away that you don't see her getting attacked, but you eventually do hear like the distant sounds of like her voice and some other people and like the sound.
Ow, son of a bitch!
You hear that.
Luck
Danger.
The sound of the
Luck will
in
run
danger.
towards the sound.
You'll probably see Fia just like getting off of the ground, sort of like rubbing her somewhat charred shoulder.
one of the dudes comes up and says, "Oh man, sorry, are you all right?"
Are we gonna have a problem, Fia? Are you alright?
Zoom was like,
Who
no.
said none of that was happening?
I don't know why Zoom dislikes you.
Like that's not meant for human ears.
Sorry, mate. I didn't mean to hit you that hard, but
No, it's listening.
what are your hit points at?
Me? I'm at 10.
Luck will like
Sturdy 10.
Luck will move, like run up and like push the guy and like help Fia.
Oh, don't worry there, little lad. They were just showing me a few tricks.
Tricks.
Yeah.
What were they trying to show you? What a human shish kebab looks like?
Well, to be fair, you missed the 2 attacks that I dodged. Quite soundly, I might say.
You're looking crispy.
I mean, the water feels nice, the cool rain. Builds character.
He's gonna like shoot a look over.
How irresponsible.
To me or to the
Like, I don't know,
guys?
little man, but like she did say that she could handle it.
And I did. You did very well.
That sounds about right.
They like hold out like a hand to you for like
Me?
either
Yeah.
either a fist bump or like a high five.
Heck yeah. I'm into it.
They give you a crisp high five.
I am the crisp high five.
I have a question for you, actually. I noticed.
Who are you directing this to?
the muscle-bound wizards.
The dudes.
The dudes.
What is it though, man?
I notice that you have very strong pectoral muscles. I was wondering if maybe you can share a few tips, like what your regiment is.
Alright, so what you want to do is 100 sit-ups a day, then 100 push-ups a day. Then he keeps going on a list of like different workouts in sets of 100 to do every day.
Thanks.
It explains a lot.
It does. It really does.
So do you do those in like the morning? Or do you do those, like, is it 100
I do
throughout the
those
day or is it in a row?
I do those between classes. I do those during breakfast. I do those in my sleep.
What's your major?
Solomancer.
I can respect it.
Both of us are I major in evocation. My friend here majors in
Solomancy. Got
I just
you.
say business administration.
That sounds about right.
Well, thanks for the lesson, lads. I should probably go.
I'm going to take off as well with my friend.
Do you happen to know where Professor
Frostbane.
Frostbane would be?
Oh, well, Frostbrain's probably over there. And he kind of points to one of the school, like one of the classroom buildings. It's sort of like it's almost a dome, but in like a square. So like square building,
Alright.
but it's got like a domed roof.
Yeah. All right.
Should be on there. I forget what I said last time. I think I said like 3-7 or something, or C7 or something.
E7. Nice. Got it.
C7. Yeah.
He's on there. He usually teaches in enchantments on C7.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Continue your studies. Continue your push-ups. Walk, shall we?
Yes, please.
They both finger gun at you.
I feel like I don't know about Bagram, but Ty caught up late to all that. Saw
Yeah.
the end. Looks
I
at
think-
Thea.
Yeah, I think the two of you kind of roll up at a certain point, and
Probably the finger guns moment. Bygram would just groan like,
What the fuck happened to you?
"Why are you burnt?"
Oh, we're just horsing around.
Sure.
I also asked those gentlemen about their regiment, and honestly, Bygram,
Oh yeah, what did you do, bro? Tell me.
you just turned into one of them.
I just felt the vibe, you know. You know, that's how they talk. I speak bro pretty well.
I see that, Bygram, but
So,
I think your regiment is better.
oh, they don't do enough cardio. Yeah.
No,
it happens.
there was a lot of like, I do 100 of these, and that seems excessive. And then we were like, when do you
Oh.
do those? And he was like, all the time.
The 100-100 split. Yeah.
They're like, I'm doing crunches while I'm pooping type people.
Oh, that's
The ultimate crunches.
they sound pretty hardcore.
oh my god,
Even I know not to crunch on the toilet.
Sound advice from the Christmas saving show. Don't crunch and poop.
has been a PSA.
Do not exercise while you're pooping. That's all.
Please do not over-exercise while you are doing other activities.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
That's
Are we
good.
gonna go?
Yes, we found
Great.
out the building's over there.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go, bros.
Are you right?
Stop talking like that.
I'm sorry, it's the vibe. I can't.
Let go of the vibe.
Ty,
I'm
are
trying.
you alright?
Diagram, you can't let go of the vibe. The vibe is peace, and you are feeling it.
Yeah, they're just bros being bros. Man.
Two dudes, 30 feet apart, because that's the range of a spell.
We're hanging out. Just two dudes, two bros hanging out, bro.
But,
I'm so walking to the building already.
but they are gay because it's Pride Month then.
Happy Pride Month!
Vigrim is bisexual, confirmed.
Feeling,
There it is.
feeling
There
those
it is.
vibes.
That's what the bi and bigrim's for.
If he later associates as being pan, does it become Pangrim?
We never,
No. No. We just
No.
saw bigrim.
we never thought of it.
If he becomes a satyr, does he become Pangrim? Kidding. Anyways.
It's on the table.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let's go.
Later, bros.
Already walking. She's already gone.
She's such a determined woman.
She walks so fast,
It
bro.
will be like holding her shirt, be like, does anybody have like any magic that can sort of mend this shirt, or am I just gonna have to walk around with a big old hole in it?
Sometimes your actions have consequences.
I got a spare shirt if you want, but I mean, it'd be pretty, you know,
Is it
big
your-
on you.
Isn't your spare shirt full of holes and blood?
No, I brought two. I'm wearing
I
one of them
also-
now.
Like I have another shirt. It's
I mean,
just,
if you,
I'd have to like,
I know that's why I said you could use mine. Just, you know,
I might.
you
Am I
wear it on
using
top
your
of that
other-
one. Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Ty's been teaching me how to use my magic better. Maybe I could make like a little ice brazier.
I
Wouldn't
feel
that
like
freeze
that would be
her?
a tit nipply.
Wow.
Hi. You're probably
Plus,
right.
like, I mean, technically there is like a little wrap. It's just like I didn't think I'd ever want me to, take off my shirt in the middle of the college campus.
I mean, you can hide behind me. You know, I'm pretty big, pretty
I
wide.
will also say that, like, it's still raining. Your shirt's white.
Eh.
They can probably already see through your shirt.
I mean, I have like a little bit of a band.
Mm.
Not
Tiger
just
doesn't have
suns out, boobs out. Not yet, anyway. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes.
Woo!
All right. Well, for now, I guess I'll just wear the holy shirt. Oh, holy shirt! Because you guys are holy people. It's like
Stop.
the holy shirt. If you wear it,
Actually-
doesn't make it holy. Not important.
I feel
Ty,
like
we're
I should
coming.
bonk you for the sake of Ty.
Bonk me?
Like on the head, just like bow. I feel like
I
that's
feel
something
like you'll
Ty would
kill
do.
me. I'm pretty woozy.
I don't want to kill you, so no.
Not yet, anyway.
But I'll keep my eyes on you.
Thea, I don't want you to feel woozy. So, you know, shape up. We're going to meet a professor.
And he's going to cast Healing Word on her.
Oh, it's gonna shame you a little.
Just a little.
Get your shit together.
Hey, look at that. 8.
8. Great. Look at that.
Thank the Justin dice.
Thank you, Justin Dice, for bringing me up to at least a somewhat normal level.
We're coming,
Well, thank
Ty.
you. Locke.
You're welcome.
It's okay.
He's gonna run towards Ty.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I dealt
All right.
with it.
Just lock Naruto run. All I can imagine.
Are we all
Who
imagining?
in the group Naruto runs?
Lock.
Lock. Absolutely.
So why are we talking to this professor again? Just refresh.
So we can find Mr. Sylvanus.
Yeah.
Are you referring to a god as a mister?
I mean, he's someone's dad, so yeah.
I don't know his last name.
But I don't
either.
think they really have him.
Because this professor was the one who gave Yania's professor the tip on where to find essence.
I
And if
see.
you're looking for more essence, maybe this guy knows.
I understand. He is the essence dealer.
Yes, and the essence is part of or connected to Sylvanas,
Mr.
which seems to be
Sylvanas.
connected to what Bygram needs to do.
Sylvessence, if you will.
No. Why? Stop.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh! Yes. I love
Anyways.
it. I love it. That's the next one.
And now turn in my resignation.
So if you
Right.
want to find Sylvanas, this is your lead. If not, we can go back to the ship.
Or you can harass that poor carpenter.
Yeah, to move his ass and fix it.
He's doing his best.
Is he?
He is. He's a good lad.
Maybe we can help.
Connor's doing all right.
Oh,
Covered.
hello.
Oh, hey!
I've been here the entire time.
You're
so quiet.
What
Totally
I'm
forgot
just-
she was there.
what are you
Kinda
writing?
Taking notes.
What are you writing?
Just taking some notes.
On what?
Things.
Okay.
Thanks.
Keep
Kind
your
of things.
secrets.
Yeah, we got secrets too.
Really? Do you with how loud you talk?
Locke's gonna pull out his poetry book. And also write. But he's just gonna write,
Think of secrets to keep from Kyrene.
and then he's gonna put it away.
He's writing secret, 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 secret.
Good work, Captain.
Yep.
All right, Bloodhound, let's go. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out. You seem very good at finding people.
I don't know where C7 is, but I'm going to walk in the direction of the building.
It's on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember stuff too. Yeah.
He's
Probably
right.
where
It is
the
on
sea comes in.
He is
Right
right.
there.
She did say the 3rd floor.
Did you write that down in your little notes?
I did.
I
So
don't have
shady
notes, I
about the
just
notes.
remember.
he's gonna pull out his poetry book again. He's gonna write 3rd floor. We head to the 3rd floor.
Okay. So you guys head to this school building, and you can see that there's one entrance in the front. There might be a couple entrances in other places, but there's a couple windows along the side, and you see it sort of. There is like the first floor, and there seems to be like a kind of like a balcony on the outside that goes around it, held up by pillars, and it seems like maybe there is something like up there. It seems to be like more classrooms, and then it just kind of continues up till it gets to like the roof. This building is comprised of 4 floors.
Right. We'll go up to the 3rd, and if there's anyone around, I will ask them where C7 is.
All right, so as you enter the building, there's almost an immediate sense of vertigo as the building seems to shift in size. You see that as you enter this 4-story building, the inside of it is a lot bigger than the outside of it.
This
There-
magic stuff is kind of bullshit.
There are several platforms, about 4, kind of 30, 60 feet ahead of you. 30 being the closest, 60 being the farthest. That seem to be like little metal discs with the image of like, it seems to be some sort of arcane symbol, and each one of them is different. and you see that like there seems to be almost like a translucent like energy around the bottom of them. Off to the distance and around you, you see that there are several large spiraling staircases that seem to be made of a dark wood with a dark blue and purple carpet that kind of goes up it. And each one of them goes into like a large overlooking balcony where it seems like there's different hallways and rooms of some kind. Above you, you see that there are hanging chandeliers. There's a stained glass window that seems to mirror the dome outside. And it just seems like each one of these like floors seems to be much larger.
Up.
Maybe we
Right.
take the stairs.
We'll take the first staircase we see.
Okay. All right, so you take the most immediate staircase, probably to your left, and start heading up one story. So you see that there is a sign, and as you look around, everyone make a perception check for me.
I was going to ask as well if we look like we're drawing attention.
Well, we'll just see with that perception check.
Oh, great. 13.
13.
8. Not
8.
great.
12.
12.
At least not the best.
Oh, boy.
7.
Oh,
7.
jeez.
Let's go, team.
Guess I'll do one for Kyrene.
Kyrene, please.
3 plus
Oh.
whatever.
Oh.
I think hers is also a 7. So it's a lot to take in. You see like various groups of people like rushing the places. You see one person step on one of the little platforms, and it kind of glows, and the energy like underneath it, almost like a living liquid, kind of creates a bubble around that person, and they just kind of like fly off in that direction. There's a lot to take in here, and you're overwhelmed.
Can we do the bubble thing?
I don't want to.
You gather people probably aren't paying attention to you. Either they're wrapped up with getting to class or their own things. There's maybe a couple people that kind of like see you when you enter, but they don't really pay you much mind.
Oh,
And you do see, Ty sees that there are like little signs that say like A7, A3, A3-2.
So confusing?
Sorry, that's on the first.
Is this
That's
place?
that's on the first floor. On the second floor that you head up to is similar kind of setup, but with B.
up again.
Well, just wait a minute. Do you think more than one person can fit in this bubble? Or is it like just like a one-person show?
The platform looks like it's big enough for like a couple people, but you also don't know where they go or how they work.
I mean, we could try it, though. What
Or
if
we could
just,
take
like,
the stairs.
It sounds like you just want to be in a bubble.
Well, what happened to an inquisitive mind?
We are at a university.
Exactly. It just makes sense.
Okay.
You know,
How
try
about
out-
What is
you?
that staircase?
You two can share the bubble.
Great.
Thingy.
Look, do you want to share a bubble?
Bubble, let's do it.
All right.
Kyrene's gonna grab both of you by the collars.
I want to get away.
Make a she's gonna do an opposed acrobatics check on you.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Rogue versus rogue.
Rogue versus rogue for important things.
It's a rogue showdown.
Wow.
You get Beth.
I got a 20.
She rolled a natural 1.
Yeah! I am
I did re-roll it for her, but she doesn't have advantage for any reason. So like she grabs you, but you immediately slip away.
I feel like Locke is just sitting there like...
I think she like fumbles forward, but like catches herself like, "Hey, where are you going?"
Well, I mean, we were very clear. Inquisitive minds.
We have somewhere to be.
How do you know the bubble won't get us there?
Do you know where the bubble goes?
Well, I have a feeling that you probably just think about it.
That's how magic works.
I think so.
As
That's what
someone
I've
who
learned.
doesn't use magic.
Exactly.
Yes.
Great, I'm taking the stairs, so good luck with your bubble. And I start heading towards the staircase.
I mean, to be fair, Locke also wanted to go in the bubble, and he knows so much magic.
I do know magic, and I'm from the water.
Locke,
And I like bubbles.
she's not lifting you up, but she's like pulled you back.
Yes.
It's like a child on a leash.
Locke leash.
Locke's gonna pull out his poetry book again.
Listen,
I'm listening.
we've got something to do and we need to get there.
For
It'd be
Mr.
best if we just stayed together.
Sylvanus.
Sylvanus?
Mr.
No, we're talking to Frostbane Professor.
About Mr. Sylvanus.
Yes.
I feel like he at least deserves like a doctor or something. Like, Mr. feels quite mundane. Like, does he have like an honorific that we could use? Like the right honorable
My Lord Sylvanus.
my lord. Let me think on it. It feels weird to be like Mr. Sylvanus. Sounds like he's like your next door neighbor.
He could be.
Maybe he can be.
Maybe his last name is Sylvanus. Maybe his first name is like Jerry.
No,
Jerry
he'd have a cooler
Sylvanus.
name than that.
Roger.
Roger Sylvanus.
Not that either. I'm not feeling it.
Listen,
Evan Sylvanus.
We're going. Ty is so
A toss.
far ahead of
She's
us.
already on the stairs.
Ty, we're coming.
All right.
Bagram will
Bubble later
jog
though.
up to
you can do the
Tides.
bubble later once we have this figured out.
All right.
Maybe
gonna
ask
hold you to
someone
that.
maybe ask someone how the bubble works.
We'll ask the professor, maybe.
There you go.
All right.
She shoots Ty a look like, oh god. Is this what you like? Is this what you've been dealing with?
yeah.
Welcome.
Do you think Mr. Sylvanus is named Jerry or Roger, Ty?
I think he's named Sylvanus.
But if he had a first name?
I mean, Tyler's smart.
Sylvanus is his first name, though.
The deal with this kid.
But we were thinking maybe if Sylvanus was his last name, he would have a first name. Which one do you prefer, Jerry or Roger?
Or Evan.
Some people only have one name. I only have one name.
Would you like to be named Evan?
Not at all.
Why?
Evan Toy. I kind of like it.
Nope.
It sounds
just
almost
Ty.
like Eventide, which is like a really nice time of day. It's sort of like a dusk. Stars start to come out. It's nice.
Just Ty.
That's
Are you
nice
sure?
compliment.
Warm you up to the idea of Evan. Evan Toy. No?
Nope.
Mm.
Nope. The Rock can keep Evan.
Okay.
Evan the Rock Johnson.
God.
Why? Why are you like this? Why?
Okay, but that one though.
Look me in my eyes and tell me why you're like this, Beth.
Can't do the fucking eyebrow raise.
Yeah, I can.
I can't do it with this eyebrow. I could probably do it with
I
this one
can't.
with
I'm
hair.
like-
Yeah, it's the other eyebrow I can't really do, but
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
It was just that one of them. That's it. My years of watching wrestling has paid off in this.
I think it's just Sylvanus. And if we're dealing with gods here, we should probably use their real names.
well, I mean, what if we don't use their real names and then it's like a code and then the other gods don't know what we're planning, so they can't like sabotage it because they don't know. You know?
What are you on about?
Mr. Sylvanus, got it.
He'll mark one down for Roger. And then close it and put it away.
When I get to the top of the stairs,
Long stairs.
is there a logical layout of doors that are numbered?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's when you immediately get up this next set of stairs, which they're not immediately next to the other ones. You have to go like a little bit to get up these stairs. It seems like they're sort of like staggered. So it's like if there's 2 staircases that go up here and here, and the next ones will be here and here, kind of deal. So you look around and you see like immediately you see like C4.
Oh,
No,
not that kind of C4.
Not that kind of C4. But then you see like
Could you imagine?
you see C4A and then C4B. Roll perception check for me.
Do we see any people up here? Like any students milling about? Or is this pretty dead
yeah.
hallway?
There are students about.
11.
None of them are like super close by. There's like a couple at like benches and everything, and some are in desks that are in like out here working. 11. Excuse me. You see like kind of across the way, you see that eventually that there is a hallway, and you see a couple of different signs that you can kind of make out. They seem to be glowing with magic, and you can kind of see what you might think is like a couple more classrooms.
I will walk up to the first person I see.
Okay. You see there is a Yonti, short-haired girl, kind of like she's in like she's not green, she's like various like orange and browns with like kind of like blue scales around like her eyes and mouth and everything. And she seems to be she's got these 2 she's sat like at a table and she's got these 2 kind of different colored orbs with like a little bowl like kind of piece of glass on each of them, and she's kind of like twisting them around.
Hey, do you know where C7 is?
Mm-hmm. C7 is down the hall, second classroom on the right.
Thanks.
Hmm.
I'll motion everyone over to in that direction.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll leave you to ponder your orbs.
He looks at you, and like something in one of the orbs is like a gas cloud, like sparks, and just goes back to her work.
Down the hall and to the right we go.
Okay. So you start making your way down this hall. The moment you step into the not the landing, but just like where the hall starts, you see the hall starts to like stretch in perspective.
This place is fucked.
I don't
Right,
like
it's
it.
weird. I'm not a fan.
Imagine every day coming to class and it's like, will I be late? I don't know.
Over your shoulder, somebody in a bubble, like just like comes like veering down the hall.
Are you
above you.
Are
The
you
hall. By the
kidding?
way, the hall, like the opening to the hall is like 20 feet.
I
I get-
told you. Bubble would have been faster.
Bubble would have negated the weirdness, probably.
Probably. If you probably just not feel anything at all. Who knows? Maybe they serve drinks in the bubble. You get a little refreshment on your way to class.
That's
Ty,
Could only-
with your passive perception of 14, you do notice that like you can see it very vaguely, but the bubble seems to have like a repeating like arcane symbol on like throughout the like water or whatever it seems to be made out of. It's very faint though.
Do I have any idea like what it reads?
Make the insight check, or no, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Okay. What's my arcana? 16.
16. It probably has to do with the school of magic that would be taught in a certain area.
Okay.
So, you're guessing maybe this person with a 16, you guess that they are going to an enchantment-based area.
Okay. She keeps it to herself
Can't let them know.
and continues walking down the never-ending Mario staircase hallway.
And I will say with a 16 as well, you recognize that that symbol is probably the same symbol that's like on one of the discs, like on one of the platforms. So like each platform probably goes to a specific area.
Okay.
All right. So, so you make your way into this hallway. What's our recording time at?
I have 108, but like we talked a bit at the beginning.
I just meant like in total.
Oh, probably like 2 hours and something.
Okay. All right. As you make your way into this hallway, another drop drips into the sea, and the effects of our adventure today ripples outwards. As we enter this hallway, for the time being, we hope to see you back in port, back in class. Until next time.
Bye, everyone. I love you. Happy Pride again.
Bye. Happy Pride. There's a whole bunch of
Be
queer
gay!
characters.
Do crimes!
Don't do crime. Just be gay. Okay. Let's
crimes. Do
No,
all of
don't
them.
listen to them.
Eat peanut butter. I
Ugh.
need you all to send pictures of yourself
That is a
eating
crime.
peanut butter and chocolate to Beth.
No, that's a crime.
I don't endorse this, but I do endorse jelly.
No.
We're not doing this.
Oh, that's the line that's crossed.
No, see, it's okay if we berate Beth. I don't want us to get into the jam jelly wars again.
The Jam Jelly Wars are alive and well on Twitter.
The jam jelly wars will divide us as people, and I can't.
It used to be a whole nation, and then the Jelly Jam War started, and we haven't been the same since. We used to be a proper country, and now we're here.
And now we're here.
When the Jelly Nation took over.
And jamming into hiding. That's
Good. The Jamatar.
Oh,
No.
master of 4 different jams: blueberry, raspberry, strawberry.
Strawberry.
Peach. Apricot.
There it is.
Yep. Bye!
Yeah,
Oh, we're still going.
oh no.